All right, how you doing today? Greg here. I just finished another masterclass. This time it's cooking with Gabriela Cámara. She teaches Mexican cooking at MasterClass.com. In this class, she teaches Mexican culture and authentic cooking techniques, making masa and core tortillas, Mexican essentials like refried beans, recipes for raw, roasted, and other salsas, tacos, ranchiolos, I can't pronounce all this stuff, but tuna, signature tuna, golden quesadillas, and a bunch of other stuff here. A lot of really cool things in this class. So in my review here, I'm going to go over a couple things. I'm going to go over the PDF workbook that has a bunch of recipes in it. I'm going to go over the videos, which he demonstrates all this stuff. I'm going to go over, is it worth it? So I'm going to give you my thoughts at the end here. I'm going to go over masterclass.com as a whole as well, because you do get all of the classes included with your membership, which is a pretty good deal. And there's a bunch of other cooking ones on there, all kinds of other really cool stuff. Also, in the description of this video, I put a bunch of additional resources. These are some of the cooking things she's mentioned in the video, and then I also have a bunch of other different Mexican cooking stuff that here that you can check out. As I said before, I did a bunch of other master classes. I did a bunch of the music ones here, all kind of stuff. You can check out my reviews and a bunch of other different categories as well. All kind of really cool stuff going on in here. And before we begin, I just want to let you know that I am a paying member of MasterClass.com. I did pay for my membership, but I also am an affiliate of them. So if you do use my link in the video description below, I will make a commission at no additional charge to yourself. So thank you in advance if you do decide to sign up. But anyways, let's get into this. Let's take a look at the PDF workbooklet and some of the recipes and stuff that's in there. So all the masterclasses on masterclass.com come with a PDF workbook that you can download, you can print out, you can just read on your iPad, computer, or whatever. This one is 40 or 54 pages. As you can see here, there's an introduction, little history of her as well. And here's some things of what you will need to get cooking. Now you don't have to have all this stuff, but some of the stuff that you might need, there's a description of everything here. And then there's a little bit of history and stuff like that, all kind of different things. And then there's a bunch of recipes here as well that she goes into in the class. And there's also additional recipes in here that she doesn't go into the class, which is kind of cool. So basically here, she goes into a lot of making tortillas and stuff from scratch, and all kind of salsas and stuff, and a lot of really cool stuff. So anyways, this is gonna be a brief overview of the PDF. I'm not gonna show you every recipe here, but there's additional information and stuff like that in here as well. And like I said, there's bonus recipes and stuff. And there's a bunch of other interesting facts in here as well. So let's take a look at the videos real quick. So in this class, it's 3 hours and 26 minutes with 13 different videos. She shares her approach to making Mexican food that brings people together, simple ingredients, exceptional care. All right, so every video in masterclass.com that I've watched so far, and I did about 30 classes, all start out with an introduction, which is pretty typical on all the classes, like I said. So that's the first video here. And then she gets right down to business and making masa, which later turns into tortillas. She and this class is kind of cool because she starts out with, stuff that you're going to use it later on as well. Like the tortillas and stuff are going to be in later recipes. The salsas will be in later recipes. So it kind of goes along in a chronological order, which is pretty cool. I'm probably never going to make tortillas from scratch, but she does show you how to do that in here, which is really cool if you want to really take a deep dive into Mexican cooking. And there's a bunch of salsas and stuff like that. A lot of really interesting information, stuff I never would have known if not taking this class. So there's a bunch of different salsas in here, like I said. And then there's a taco dish that she makes here, marinated pork tacos. And then she goes into this fish dish here with refried beans. And then she goes into the fried eggs with 2 salsas, and then some more salsa, and then the tuna, and then a golden quesadilla, a raw shrimp and lime and chili. And then we have tamales here as well, and then the art of the details. And then there's also community here as well on masterclass.com. Every class has its own community. I really don't use this feature that much, but it is here, and I have posted some things before. But you can post stuff here, get feedback and stuff, or ask questions or whatever. So let's go over a couple things here, like our final thoughts on all this. Overall, I really liked this class. It was pretty cool. I didn't even know what to expect. I mean, I know what Mexican food is, obviously, but I didn't know what to expect when I started watching it. but there was a lot of really cool things. I'm probably never going to make tortillas from scratch, but that's cool that now I see how she does it, which is really cool, or how it can be done. And it's just an interesting note, in my opinion. Okay, so some things here. Teacher, A+. She's really cool describing things and going through things. She talks in a very, everything here is very clear and the ideas are very understandable. There's a lot of recipes in the PDF, which is really helpful as well, because once you watch the videos, put that on your iPad or whatever, or print it out, whatever you want to do. And these are things you can take action on right away. You just go buy the ingredients or whatever, and you get going, get cooking. All right, so is it all worth it? If you want one class on MasterClass.com, I don't think the membership is worth it, because you have to buy a yearly membership at the time of making this video. Things could change. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee, but all the other videos and stuff that they give you, there's over 100 different classes with 100 different teachers. There's a lot of other cooking ones here, especially if you're into really cooking. There's a lot of things that I find very interesting, people I meet that I never know existed myself. So in that aspect, yes, I would say it's worth it. Let's take a look at some of the other classes here. We'll start off with the food, since that's what we're doing with this video here. We got modern Japanese cooking, we got baking bread, we got modern Middle Eastern cooking, we have gardening, we have mixology, we got the Mexican cooking, we just talked about that one. These ones are just cooking techniques, seafood, and then there's modern Italian cooking. I'm watching that one right now. There's Texas barbecue, there's wine appreciation, French pastries, fundamentals, cooking techniques, meats, stocks, and sauces. This is part 2. There's 3 different ones of these right now. We got cooking essentials 2 in this one, cooking 2, I guess, restaurant recipes at home. So a lot of really cool things, the art of home cooking. So in this aspect, yes, definitely worth it. There's new classes added every month as well. Not necessarily for food, but just overall, because there's a bunch of other different categories in here. I did all the music classes that are on here already. There's writing, there's food, I just said food. There's arts and entertainment, there's business, design and style, sports and gaming, science and tech, home and lifestyle, community and government, and wellness. And so it's pretty cool. And there's also, when you're watching the videos too, there's also, you can bookmark certain parts of the video. So if you want to go to, for example here, let me go to my progress right here, this page. So this is continue watching. I finished this one. You can see the little, whatever. This is the whatever bar, 13 out of 13 videos. I'm in the middle of this one right now. I've started that one as well. I kind of like to watch one at a time, but sometimes I like to jump around. But anyway, so then you have your list there, the ones I've put to my list. Get re-inspired, classes I've mastered. Where are my bookmarks at? Oh, here we go, my bookmarks. So if you want to, you can either do the whole video within the lesson or a chapter in the video of the lessons as well. Like I just did some bookmarking on this one here. So if I want to go back here and watch the salsa videos, it's pretty cool. So overall, I think MasterClass.com as a whole is totally, definitely worth it, because there's over 100 different classes. I grabbed my annual membership. Like I said before at the beginning of the video, in case you did skip ahead, I am a paying member, but I also am an affiliate of them. So if you do use my link in the video description below, I will make a small commission at no additional charge to yourself. And you can check out the additional resources I have down here specifically for this class, the Mexican cooking class. And then I have a bunch of other videos on here on different master classes that I've taken as well. So many of them, I did about over 30 at the time of making this video, and I will continue to make some more. So let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever. Please do like or smash the like button. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well to be notified of new videos coming out. And that is all, and I will talk to you soon.